What is going on, everybody?
Hello.
It is SPECTRE here, and welcome back to Slay the Princess. When we left off, knife queen, knife mommy, whatever you want to say on that one.
The sword princess.
Man, is this game wild?
Yeah, it is.
But we've offered up to the grabby hands, and I guess we're going to find another. So,
Yeah.
we're right back at square one, or you would think we're back at square one.
Here to
And it's the
slay.
typical stuff.
Yeah.
Is there any extra voices here
I'm
talking
talking
during
about-
all of this right now? Don't think like away in the basement.
Look.
You have any evidence? No. Okay, so
While I
Yeah.
nevertheless, and before causal, it's no unless.
yeah, this is all the
Yeah,
same
it's
stuff.
the
Okay,
same stuff.
so
Now we haven't slayed her and then walked away yet.
yeah, we also haven't said sweet viva la revolution.
Spirit.
I've
You
always
make your
wanted
way
to
up the
slay
short
Mark.
path. We're not going to ignore it.
Yep, that's the hero. Proceed to the cabin.
Yeah.
Knock knock.
The interior of the cabin is all
Yep.
the blade.
We've seen this numerous times.
Take the blade.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay.
Yeah, that usual. End of the basement.
Now careful.
All
The
right.
door to the basement
Talk this
creaks
bitch up.
open, revealing
Yep,
a her
seen
voice.
this all
Who's
the time.
there?
She sounds dangerous.
Yep.
Don't
This
let
one
it-
in charge down here. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Thank you. I got this. I got something for you.
Walk downstairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Focus
she
on
really
the
took the
task.
You
Hi
were
there.
kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Hi. Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
That does not
She
work.
makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Nah, tighten the grip.
Yep.
You ignore the
We're gonna do
trembling
this.
in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking.
I think she said this last
Are
time.
you
Yeah.
scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. I'm probably chained up in this basement for a
Yeah,
reason.
she said all this
right?
before.
Yeah.
That's why the
She's
skip
unarmed.
button is lit up over there.
If you
All right.
She's unarmed. Uh-huh. Slay the princess.
Yeah, there's not much. I'm not dropping the blade. Fuck you. Come here.
lunge forward without a
Get her.
movement, you feel
Yeah, get
flesh easily.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
I'm almost
Gotcha.
Do you actually believe this?
heard that
was an-
before.
It's like she's yes, but it's over. But is it over?
Is it really over?
Oh. Because we
course
did
it is.
those.
She's dead. We haven't done all of them. We did the that was too easy thing. Or actually, I think we did the whole. Or was it trick? Both of them kind of just in the middle. Of course it is. She's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's over.
Bye, bitch.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad.
Thanks for the support.
But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Where's the butt?
Only a
Oh.
world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Shit.
What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
We're the new
hell?
princess. Oh, okay. Nobody get a better ending for saving the world. It's bullshit. Let me out of here.
What's done is done. And there's no going back now. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
No, I
Time
don't.
passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Have I not been happy?
Hey, we're not just going to stay here forever, right?
That's the explorer option of like, that's telling you there's dialogue to do. Hell no.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea how to get us the heck out of here? Of course we are. I like it. Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're
Are
happy.
we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
Okay, maybe I'm not happy. I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to. Yeah, I want to find.
Or no, we're happy. I'm sure of it.
Trying to figure out if we should be rebellious or if we should stay here.
I mean, we've been compliant all the way so far, so.
Kind of. This is still the same run as everything we've done before, so. No, I'm not happy. Maybe I'm not happy. Maybe.
Good, because I have an idea to get us out of here. Though you're probably not going to like it.
Stabby stab.
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
Stabby stab.
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
You've told me that so many times, and every time, wouldn't using a blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead?
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it. In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever. I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work. That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
You better be right about this. I'll be pretty upset if we die. Risking death over a weird hunch. Anything to get out of this hell. But you're right, I didn't like that idea. I'm just going to stick around and do nothing, at least for a little while longer. You better be right about this. I'll be pretty upset if we die.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
Where's the happiness here?
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
This will be interesting.
Yeah.
The princess's
Oh.
body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first
How
held
long
it.
has it been?
We don't
Pick
know.
up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Incredible.
The end. Nice knowing you.
Damn.
Oops. Chapter 2. The Spectre.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm getting somewhere.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is
It's
a cabin.
And in the basement of that cabin is
Is a princess.
princess.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Now, who's the voice going to be with us this time?
Oh.
That's not usually at the top. Okay. Because the other ones I'm used to. The deja vu, this already happened. But oh, you bastard, you're in for it now.
Wait. There's but I killed myself. Why am I here?
What am I doing here?
Yeah.
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine.
Oh.
That's
It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again.
Oh, most of the cold because we literally,
Yeah.
For whatever
unalived
reason
ourselves.
You're going to insist that this has happened before. At least your heart's in the right place.
In-game.
Oh, that got rid of all the other options. Let's assume I'm telling you the truth. All this really did already happen. Or should listen to you. I think we did that before.
Those
But
are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
yes.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Yes.
Oh, we listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity. So we slew ourselves too. Well, if you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that. Believe it or not, I care about you.
Oh, thank you.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? It doesn't matter, because we didn't fail to slay her. And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying.
Oh.
Just stay focused, will you?
We kill the narrator. Let's talk about this
Just be
princess.
quick about it.
Anything the world ended after I slew her. When I tried to leave, everything was gone. Around, I stabbed her in the heart and she died. How can someone like that end the world? Who locked her in the bed? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement.
People.
I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
What
I will,
people?
I will.
Where are the people?
When I tried to leave, everything was gone.
That's a good point. How do we know we didn't have things backwards? Maybe slaying the princess was what ended the world, not the other way round. Yes. Maybe this whole thing was a trick to get us to end the world. And now we get to go through the whole charade again, wholly aware of what's waiting for us at the end. But that's assuming she's alive in that cabin. We did kill her, after all. You're going to find her in the cabin. If the princess had actually been slain, you wouldn't be here. And let me assure you, killing her will not end the world. I don't know what you think happened to you last time, but it's a load of nonsense.
Load of bollocks.
You'll get your happy ending. I promise.
Will I?
Well, that's exactly what we're afraid of.
Yeah.
Really? Living happily ever after sounds that bad to you?
Well, it was.
Oh well, there's no use arguing over your masochism. The cabin awaits.
Hey, I'm not done yet. And she died. How can someone like that end the world? I widened it. It jumped through it a bit. She just can't. You have to trust what I'm saying is true. All right, if people locked her away. Well, I think we did that before.
We did, yeah. Because we're special.
You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. This is boring. He's clearly not interested in talking. So let's just do as he says. And maybe he'll stop bothering us.
I'll do this. Just see what the voice of the
Yeah.
cold says on it.
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
A Birdman.
You're the
Yeah.
only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's just the way things are.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course we're special.
Whoa.
That's all.
Now, if you
That
don't
was
mind,
cool.
the whole
course we're
world is
special.
waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
I couldn't tell
See
if
if
that
we get-
was sarcasm, like,
Oh,
oh, of
warning.
course we're special, or if it
Before
was
you go
like,
any further.
Yeah.
of course we are.
She will
You know?
lie. She will
Okay,
cheat.
yeah, you said that.
She won't be a problem.
I think he just wants to murder. That's all
Yeah.
he is. That is pretty cool. Just, nope, don't care. Gonna demolish. Interesting.
The interior of the cabin is
Whoa.
cold.
That's
a
new.
soft odour of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
Gives me Curse of Strahd vibes.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You've heard of Death House, but now there's Death Cabin.
No, no.
It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
You say that mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror.
Yep,
Yes,
there's
it
that
did.
again.
There's nothing else.
There's definitely a mirror.
Absolutely.
There isn't. Who cares if there's a mirror? Let's just go into the basement and find her body so we can be done with this.
He's just so done. I want to see how handsome I am. I care about being lied to.
I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
That's different now.
Yeah.
Because what, literally preening
Yeah.
like a bird?
This whole cabin is different than last time.
Yep.
It's the first time we've really talked about that.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous second life proposition. You haven't died. You certainly haven't already slain the princess.
Yeah, I'm definitely 99% sure that the narrator doesn't have the ability to travel between like these. He might have a little bit of knowledge of how like a specific timeline goes, but like going in between them,
He doesn't
it's
follow
just
us
lost.
around. Yeah.
That's only our ability.
So we
and
look
potentially
like a crazy person.
it's our ability, and the princess has the same ability as well because she seems to be very obvious to when she's murdered us before in our face
So focus
and our
up.
jugulars
A lot's riding on this.
and our stomachs. I'll take the blade. I know how when you go to the mirror, it just fucking
It disappears. Yeah.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Have it's difficult.
It will be
difficult.
Should we? Let's just go to the mirror.
Let's do it. Might as
Let's
well.
yeah.
It doesn't break anything typically.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Yeah, there he is.
This really isn't
Oh,
funny.
look at my buff muscles.
Eh.
Up the mirror clean. And it's
You
gone.
And
reach
it's gone.
forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
The-
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago, and now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly, it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
Fun. Into the basement. All right, bitch. I got something for you.
The door to the
Whoa.
basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. The
Whoa.
room below
That was a
is
different
silent.
tone.
Yeah, like it's the same line but different tone.
Yeah.
Maybe just because he had to redo the line, so it had a different delivery. But he's trying to be a bit more sinister in this one.
Yeah,
because
because the other one's like, Princess here.
because this is like a haunted house
Yeah.
of sorts right now.
He's here. Naturally.
It's very.
As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure.
You're gonna say
It's
that?
very like what's the word? Furnished
yeah.
compared to usually
It
it
has
was just stairs,
wallpaper
but it
and
has
such.
like the railings and all
has
that.
Has floorboards.
The
and not
table
just
actually
stone.
was like carved and wasn't just a
Guess we'll
slab
just
of
have to go
wood.
down and see.
Yeah. All right.
I like
Hello?
the layout of this
As you
place.
descend the
Oh.
final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor.
Yeah, he's confused.
Its wrists
Yeah.
still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
What you think about that, huh?
Okay. She's definitely dead.
What? This isn't on my paperwork.
It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to
shit.
finish your
Whoa.
thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor.
Hi.
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin.
Wood.
Uh-oh.
And finally, the rest of the
Actually,
body
yeah.
floats up to join the head.
Same.
Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here? Ghost! Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
She looks cute.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, killer. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
No.
Whatever could they be?
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
Hey, girl. And then she enters our body.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
Oh, man.
Should we...
Something tells me it's not gonna work, because you're just you're gonna reach right through. There's no form to slay anymore.
Should we wait?
Wait and see how things play out, is how I'm feeling.
I see you brought that annoying knife again.
Yeah.
So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
Whoa.
See, this is exactly what I was trying to tell you about in the woods. It's already happened. We killed her. Killed you. What are you doing not being dead? Do you know why you came back? Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last. Sorry. I killed you last time. I shouldn't have done that.
Huh.
Do you want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself to satisfy myself? Satisfy some sort of sick revenge fantasy? Because I already did that and it wouldn't be hard to do it again.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, is there any way that I can make it? There are so many things that I can potentially ask through here. Oh my god. Let's start with, do you know why you came back?
How should I know? Why does anyone come back? Maybe I have unfinished business with you. Or maybe you have unfinished business with me.
The whisper, dude.
Yeah.
All I know is there's a hole in my chest. Not the big obvious one that you put there. There's something older and deeper. A nagging reminder that I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
Oops. And where are you supposed to be?
Home.
And just where is home, I wonder?
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here.
Whoa.
That was weird.
Calling to me from someplace far away. Wherever I'm supposed to be, it's out there.
How specific. And how convenient for her. You see what she's doing, right? She's suggesting that the only way you can rid yourself of her would be to let her out, which, in case you haven't been listening, will spell the end of the entire world.
I don't think I can make it up to you. What do you want from me?
Yeah.
The way back to where I belong. This place won't let me leave. At least not alone.
Whoa.
I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? We could probably walk out right now and everything would be fine. Hasn't got out and can't get out are two very different things. It'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride.
Yep, she wants to become one with us. Oh god! Oh god!
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us?
Uh-huh.
She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it? Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly.
Ooh.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
I'm intrigued though. Before I agree to anything, we need to talk about what happens after you leave this place. Sounds great. Do it. Oh my
Wow.
gosh. Fuck, I hate how many options there are in this goddamn game. It gives me decision paralysis. What if I say no?
Then I won't hit your ride.
Huh.
You won't hitch a ride if I say no, or you can't hitch a ride.
Oh.
I'm sure you'd like to know. It's a shame I won't tell you. But it'll be easier for both of us if you just let me in. And doesn't it sound nice?
Maybe for her, but it's crowded enough in here as is.
You won't have to feel guilty anymore. If you even do feel guilt.
It could be the best way to trap her for good. Doesn't seem like it would be very easy to end the world from inside someone else's body. That is a very dangerous train of thought.
Do I still get to be in control?
Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
Don't put it like that.
That doesn't sound very reassuring.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're even entertaining her right now. I mean, just look at her. Do you think she has good intentions for her murderer's body? Of course she doesn't.
But it sounds fun. This be temporary, right?
If I'm able to. But for all we know, that's not how it works. Maybe I'll wind up stuck with you for a long, 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 long time.
Do you hear the way she said that? She knows more than she's letting on. Don't let her fool you into doing something you'll regret.
So what are you thinking? Do we let her possess us?
Yes.
Or say no? Okay, I'm in agreement with you. Come here, sweetie.
Princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed
Fusion.
eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
Refusion summoning? Just shy of getting a three-headed blue eyes white dragon?
Oh my god. Three-headed?
I can't remember what it's called.
Blue Eyes Ultimate?
There we go.
Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
You're welcome.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
Yeah, you're welcome.
Whoa.
Ah, fucking.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul.
Oops.
I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
Oh.
Oop, oop,
I'm
oh.
afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body.
Oh,
You
fun.
collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Did she take over our body and make us fucking like a
Maybe-
fucking turning us into a Play-Doh ball?
You gotta get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh?
Yes!
Embodied voice narrating what you need.
Yes!
So, it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor, are they also supposed to be you?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass,
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
I'm a voice? I'm me is what I am. Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too.
Like the
I'm clearly
mirror.
the same
Yeah,
thing
that's
you
what I was
are.
thinking.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
No.
I'm
No.
not talking about you, I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
Damn!
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
Oh!
That's
Get him!
rude.
Get him!
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen. Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty, because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
Was it?
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
I can't think straight. There's too much noise.
It's okay. We're almost out of here. Just take it one step at a time, and everything will be fine.
Everything won't be fine if you listen to her. One way or another, this is all going to end. Wouldn't it be nice if he ends with it?
Wouldn't that be nice? There's only one way to find out.
I like
Whoa,
your
that's
words.
weird. Slay the princess.
I guess we would probably try to stab ourselves now
Yeah.
since she's part of us, but let's leave.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
That's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
You don't know that.
I do. Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world? It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world. Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world. I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world reborn? Against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door. For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
Doubt it.
Not at all. I'll have you know that I do hate you, and I will continue to hate you for as long as I am able.
Damn.
It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate. And whine. This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that happen.
Well, I've only got to trudge forward.
Continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
We're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle, but you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will. Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next.
Whoa.
Open the door.
Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough.
He tried to
was
make
it?
us feel exhausted
The
so
Yeah.
we
hand
couldn't
clicks
open
as
the
you twist
door.
it, and then the door groans open. Collapse to the ground. You and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see...
Whoa.
Oh.
Yes?
Nothing. He's gone, and so is everything else.
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose. But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever? Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world? We're still here. Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or
Oh, God.
have we never been part of the world?
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
Yo! You feel a lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body and stare up at you. How many seconds till the grabby hands take you away from me, my love?
Yeah.
You actually freed me, didn't you? I'm outside. Thanks for giving me a second chance, killer.
Don't mention it.
I think this is where I'm meant to be.
Yep, well, there we go. All right, bye. See ya. God damn it. You don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. It's the end for you. But it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before and you always get
But
scared.
it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. You don't need to comfort him.
Approach the mirror.
I'm going to taunt this hero one last time, potentially. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay. I'll comfort him a little bit.
Yeah.
If you say so, we'll trust you. Whatever makes you happy.
Approach the mirror. Approach the mirror. Gaze in the reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. Oh, it's getting worse. Oh, God.
You've withered. Wasn't the other one you've
we grew,
grown?
so this time we
yeah.
withered. Interesting. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Are we like a strange, because obviously like with whatever is going on here with the grabby hands, I
Yeah.
call them, we're delivering like the different versions of the princesses in each world to them. Are we at the same time delivering the different versions of the hero, like, you know, voice of the cold, voice of the smitten? Because every time we touch the mirror, you know, they disappear as if they're taking a piece of us. Like, are we giving the mirror
like
the
we're
pieces
adding
of
to
us?
the mirror?
Yeah.
And she was saying how we're pieces of broken glass.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, it doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Does that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse. Nor does it make me care for you any less.
Aw.
Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. No, really. It seems as distant as it seems so just as soon as I'm near you. No, but one way or the other, I just want it all to stop. Yes, you're torturing me, and I hate it. I think I hate you.
No.
No.
First
If
one.
anything, it makes me
Yeah.
like you more. I don't know what that says
Yes.
about me.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
Yeah. It can't be again. Contradictions don't exist.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
I think one thing that's interesting that I've noticed, like with the various times we've dropped things off here, is that like the hands are puppeteering her
Yeah.
arms when they move around, and I like how it's just kind of like, yep.
Her arms, her mouth, her head, they move everything.
Yeah.
Even the sword version.
Yeah, let me see if the vessel thing is any different
This one
this
is
time.
vaporous.
Oh.
She is a dream for a life she could never have. But that longing has given her so much capacity for kindness. She will make for an understanding
I was
heart.
gonna say, she was a lot nicer.
I wonder if... because there seems to be a lot going on in this game, of potentially if there's positive... I wonder if whatever, timelines are going down and the princesses that are getting snatched up changes who grabby hands becomes,
Yeah.
in a sense. At least you
Do
got a
not
positive one
mourn
in
her.
there.
She will finally be able to hold what she never knew.
Okay, not gonna go over the kill you thing.
Yeah.
You know what happens to the worlds when we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Okay. Have you figured out what you want when you finish this time?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me.
Okay.
I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
Okay. Not gonna talk about killing you.
Nope.
Do you still not care what I bring you next?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with.
That's right, the whole gift
Even
thing.
if
Yeah.
I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
Oh. She's so nice.
So kind. I love you. So you don't have any preferences of how you'd like to change or grow?
The tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets. My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is to treasure the gifts you bring me.
All right. Think you need 3 more?
We will know when we near our destination.
Okay, never mind. All right. Still not going to attack.
No.
Should I give
Destroy
my
your
body to you? I'm ready to go back. I
Yeah.
think. I'm not
I
going to
will
fuck
be
with that
here
here.
when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die.
See the shattering.
Yeah.
Are
Okay.
we a freaking mirror?
You're on a path in the woods.
Like,
and
you know
at
what I
the end
mean?
of that path
Yeah.
is a cabin.
I don't
You're
think
here.
it's...
Do we fucking it's I know we're not a mirror, obviously. We have
Yeah.
a body. But like it's so weird.
Like I said, to me, it's more or less the fact of that it's more representations of the part of us
Yeah.
that are ending in that timeline, and then we go somewhere else to gather up more. Hey, okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Something that we haven't done yet, we haven't tried to let her out. We haven't tried to free her yet.
We can try and do that. We'll have to see what options it
You make
allows
your
us to
way
do,
up
because I
the
think
short
it starts
path
cutting
to
them
the cabin.
away as we
Yeah.
You'll find
do
the
more things.
princess. We're not going to go through. Ignore him.
Proceeding to the cabin. Done all this
Ignore
before.
him.
So do we want to try and go there without anything? I
The
think we did
interior
that
of
once
the cabin
before
is
in the first
almost
chapter, but it's hard to
entirely
tell at this
bare.
point.
The air is stale and must
But
blade.
all this...
We might need it though. Right?
It depends, because she does ask you to drop it afterwards. So it's tough. It's one of those where like, and maybe this once again dictates a kind of princess that we'll get, because we could go down there empty-handed to where like we have to
Let's
prove
try going
ourselves.
down there without the knife.
And in the basement.
Because
And
then
we're gonna go down
less
there-
threatening that way.
I think
The door to the
Well,
basement creaks open,
okay,
revealing a staircase
I'll let it do its
faintly
thing.
Yeah.
illuminated
It doesn't have
by
the skip thing
an
up there, so
unseen
it
light
looks
in
like
the
it's
room
a-
below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
But it could come down to like, you know, if you go down there, it may be a little tougher to curry favor. If you go down there with the knife, you're being upfront. I was sent here to kill you. Then you can prove your faith by dropping the knife and such. Like it could play out different ways, which is probably what the game is aiming for in
Her
this
voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
one. She's never acted like this
no,
before.
that's different.
Hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Yeah, we've never come down here without the knife before.
I think we did, but it was in a chapter 2, I think, maybe. So we did. It wasn't kind of like this.
You could say I'm here to save you, or lie and say I'm here to save you. We're trying to.
Well, if we're going on this one that we want to,
her.
then let's. I'm here to save you because I don't trust this guy. So I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Don't get scared,
What
okay?
is this, Shrek?
Don't get scared. I want to see the face of my prince.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Hi.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
See, it's not coldly beautiful
Yeah.
anymore.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Well, about that.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
Okay, sorry. Here, let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
I just want to get to know you. I've met a different version of you.
Oh.
What's your name?
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
See, it's a nice.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
This first time you've seen you in a while. What have you been eating or drinking? I'm here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. I won't say that. Like, I mean, it's one of those.
What about the eating or drinking thing?
Because it's all new dialogue, but I don't want to like scare her or anything. But
no, but like the eating or drinking thing is a
I don't see
genuine
what that
concern.
has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
Really?
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
not in an ethereal realm like this. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth the risk to take the world over the prince of fate of the world. Get the blade. Go back upstairs and retrieve the blade without saying another word.
God.
Can't believe they've been keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out of here. Examine the chains. Okay, I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret. No, I'm going to be supportive no matter what.
Yeah.
But I feel like I want to, it's like it's tough because it's new dialogue, but I don't want to fuck anything up.
So is Princess your name? Is that what you're saying? You can go with?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
Oh.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
Or is this the most normal princess we've encountered in our timelines?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't want to fuck things up
Let's
too
go
bad.
for the nice examine the chains one.
Yeah, I can't believe they're keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out of here.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
If you backstab me, I'm going to have so many trust issues from today
You're
on.
making a huge mistake.
Shut up!
No, you're doing the right thing.
Exactly, I'm the hero.
Walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
There.
Yeah.
Because that's about if we go upstairs, maybe it's lying around there. If not, maybe I can at least find something to break you through, which would be the if there's any key. Do you have any other ideas?
Yeah.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
So the knife. All right.
Yeah.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
I don't know. Well,
She
I'll
offers the
think my
suggestion
options.
with almost complete nonchalance.
I'll think through my
If
options
we were
quick.
stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
Fair.
Yeah.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
This is all your fault, narrator.
Someone else here?
Oh, God.
Should...
Try the
Try
door.
the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Hey, let me out of
Your
here.
shouts and pleas are met with silence.
You fuck.
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
You did this, you asshole. Because he kind of...
We also don't have the knife, though.
No, because, well, he's probably going to be like strangling with your bare fucking hands now.
Or the chains.
Or the chains, but you... I know you have some control of this world. You always do. You'd like to do like, oh, you're feeling a little woozy. You
Yeah.
little dick. Turn to the bottom of the stairs, you asshole.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
You did this.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Hold on, let me cook. I got this.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely.
Oh my God! Oh Jesus Christ! I was not ready for that.
Her teeth
Oh my God!
through her
Oh
limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
boy, I couldn't even get 4 fucking words in yet. She just fucking. Oh my God!
She rips her flesh from her bone. A sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing metal.
And what the fuck is that?
It's the blade from upstairs.
Oh, cool.
You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
Oh, thanks, sir.
Yeah.
We could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the prince. That's the only
Yeah.
option. Save the princess.
Fine.
Fuck you, dude.
Against your better judgment. Place the blade against the ragged,
Content warning, everyone. I warned you the last part.
self-inflicted
Yeah.
wound
In
on
the description,
the
but here,
spine,
content
above
warning.
the unyielding chain.
You see some
binding
pretty
her
fucked
to
up
this
shit.
place.
Thanks, YouTube.
She's unfazed.
Into her flesh.
She was biting herself
Uh-huh.
before.
Jesus
The blade
Christ.
is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Fucking metal, dude.
She didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
I want the ghost back. I want the ghost had a soul at least. You're soulless. Jesus Christ.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Let's go. Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches,
No.
your body steps forward and raises the blade.
No.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
No.
Watch me.
Damn.
What are you doing?
No. You're ruining everything.
Wow, is there anything- warn her.
There's, yeah, I'm just trying to make sure there's nothing else in here. But,
Warn her.
Warn her.
Stop that.
No.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges
No!
forward, the blade held low, ready to sink
No, we're good.
into
She
her
got away.
heart.
She got away for a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Is there another?
No. There's a resist.
Resist.
Yep, that's the only one there. So resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
No! I won't.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
No, get away from me. I can't control it.
We both know this isn't you.
Uh-huh.
She nervously
Yes.
reaches towards
Take it.
you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
You might have put me out of my misery, queen. Princess,
Sorry.
queen. Queen,
I'll
princess.
try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Don't do this to me, narrator.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture.
She doesn't look like she's
The two of you
enjoying
have
this.
literally
No.
ruined everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Well, me
Damn.
again.
I'm sorry.
She
Jesus.
doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy
knows how to
that
use her
knife
teeth, that's
works,
for damn
does
sure.
it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
No.
It can't just end like this, right?
She's genuinely upset.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark. And you die.
Or is it over? The,
The
damsel! Okay. We're on to something
She was in
here.
distress.
You're on a
Uh-huh.
path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin.
In the basement of that cabin
Is
is
a
a princess.
God, and you know what? We're gonna go save his goddamn princess. Next time.
Wouldn't it be crazy if our dead body was in there this time?
Well, I don't know if that's possible.
Or if it was just like broken glass or something?
I think it's more so about the princess existing in the cabin than us.
Yeah, I know. It'd just be interesting.
It would be interesting. But I wonder what kind of condition the damsel's going to be in here.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.